All right, so I was checking my YouTube, and this notification kind of popped up from West Side Live. It says someone linked this to me, and it's a great question: who dropped the bag the worst? And of course, everybody fucking voted for Mordecai because this is the biggest trend going on with regular shows that Mordecai was a fucking simp, all this bullshit, whatever. I don't know if I did a video already about why him pushing Rigby off the fucking microwave actually has some justification to it, believe it or not. You have a dude, his so-called friend, he knows you like a girl, and to essentially spite you because you wouldn't go to the movies with him, he decides to ask the girl out that you like, take her out and then rub that shit in your face all the damn time. And then in the heat of the moment when, both of you are about to die, he pushes you first because he was mad that, you didn't go to the movies with him, which to me is some bitch made shit. That's why I never liked fucking Rigby in the first place. And the fact that he got the happy ending and Mordecai didn't, that just shows how, people fucking with, your life could really screw you over in the end. The same friend who, ruined Mordecai's chances of going to college, or at least hid the note from him because he was afraid his friend was gonna surpass him. He didn't like that shit, which, but Rigby's the Chad and Mordecai was the simp. Like, fuck out of here, man. Now we got this whole thing. I just clicked something like the whole Finn and Flame Princess. Everyone's saying it was a toxic relationship, but they already introduced magic to where he could have been able to touch her. She was living, breathing fire, and there was ways for him to even be able to interact with her without it damaging himself. But I get the allegory, toxic relationship, whatever. I mean, it would have worked better they didn't introduce that magic into the episode. So, Morty, I don't know what the fuck happened with that. I don't really watch Rick and Morty, and I haven't seen far enough into Total Drama Island to even, realize that Duncan and Gwen got together. I didn't even know that was a fucking thing. So, what better thing to do than just talk about Mordecai? This man literally was hurt because a girl that, he wanted, and later, like, he ended up dating her. It wasn't like, she didn't like him. She actually liked him. He just didn't know how to fucking, approach her because young men, all right? How many of y'all were fucking, smooth talkers, smooth criminals with the women off the bat? No, y'all had to fucking learn, just like Mordecai had to learn, because he never was out there like that. So he gets into this relationship with Cloudy Jane that he should have never been in. Okay, he should have just healed, waited, and then maybe when when Margaret came back, he could have decided if he wanted to continue a relationship with her. And at that point, he would have had some clarity in his head. But no, he decided to listen to his friends and go and date a bitch when he still was thinking about Margaret. And look how that shit happened. That's why I say don't fucking jump into, someone else's bed or jump into a relationship with someone else if you still hurt about the other person. Like, don't fucking do that shit. But no, he listened to his friends. You need to get her off your mind. You need to go and date again. No, don't do that shit. The perfect example of why. And then Cloudy Jane was a bitch anyway. If she hinted at him looking at, it didn't even have to be Margaret. If she thought he was looking at somebody else, she blew up. You know when she turns into that cloudy storm shit, whatever the fuck, she blew the fuck up. She was a nagging ass bitch. Don't nobody want that type of headache in their life. Don't nobody. And then to see Mordecai constantly try to deal with that shit, try to calm her down in there. Like, no, you don't want no bitch that blows up like that. Because, well, one, a bitch like that could get you killed. She blow up at the wrong motherfucker. Or she gonna try to kill you herself. Like, that's the type of energy I get from Cloudy Jane. I don't even know why people even fucking like this bitch. Like, I'm reading the comments. Let's see what the fuck. Mordecai, where do I begin? He broke it off at Muscle Man's wedding in front of everyone. Not only souring Mitch and Selena's moment, but also embarrassing themselves, CJ and Margaret. Mordecai really did suck when it came to his love life. So you broke it off at Muscle Man's wedding in front of everyone. I'm gonna have to rewatch that episode so I can get a better opinion about that one. The dumpster fire being rolled down the mountain. Although he did end up well and with kids. Look, man, having a woman and having kids don't make you fucking happy. I don't think Mordecai was happy in the end of that shit. I really don't. Especially after that episode where him and Margaret both saw their futures together. I don't think Mordecai was happy. Okay, so everyone keeps bringing up the Muscle Man wing. I'm going to have to see that episode. Because I didn't see every fucking episode. Being manipulated. Flame Princess. Never really cared for CJ, so when Mordecai dumped her, I just kind of enjoyed the moment as a whole from an outsider. The worst was what Finn did with Flame Princess. Like, bro, Real is finally happy, is in a healthy relationship, but ruins it over a wet dream that he had. Shit. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Ooh, fuck. I don't even like Adventure Time, but I remember that episode. I remember that shit. Yeah, he fucked it up over a wet dream. It's between Finn and Mordecai. Oh, okay, so was a full-on method, especially expecting him to be cool. Imagine. Okay, yeah. If Morty's girl was out killing motherfuckers and expecting, him to be an accomplice, then yeah, Morty should have left. Had CJ in his grasp and he still fumbled the bag. CJ wasn't shit. Homeboy was chasing Margaret while she was with someone. She wasn't with somebody. That's the problem. Like, Margaret was single. When she came back, she was fucking single. Like, people think that Margaret was really, like, fucking other niggas. That was never implied. And if she was, once again, it was never implied. She left and then came back. Now, of course, in the red pill community, if she goes off to college, that automatically means that she's fucking somebody. But if she's coming back and she's trying to get with you, and she's single and ain't got nobody, and, there's no evidence that she was fucking anybody, ain't like she just forgot about Mordecai. She came back, obviously with intent to try to be with him. And they dated already before then, so I don't get the whole fucking gist of, he's a simp. Like, you're only a simp if, in my book, you're only a simp if you're chasing a chick that don't even fucking want you, show no signs of wanting you, left, started dating someone else, and didn't even bother giving you the time of day. Margaret was literally waiting around in the first season for, Mordecai to fucking make a move. It's whatever. What do y'all have to say in the comments?